What's it been the last 2 weeks that have really clicked for you and this team?
Just finding our groove, rhythm. The biggest thing in the offensive unit we use was trust. You can see everybody's out there trusting each other.
The receivers seem to be catching everything you're throwing their way too, huh?
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna give them a ball where they can go out there and make a play. They trust me to put it in the right spot.
Jayden, over 20 carries tonight. Coach Kelly said you're basically just reading the safeties and playing off of that. How much easier is the game kind of coming to you? We talked about it before. Kind of selling into another offense. How true is that? How true is it?
It's very true. We practice hard, our preparation throughout the week. Coach Kelly and them coach me hard throughout the week. So on Saturdays, we go out there and just play football. I'm going to take what the defense gives us, and, the safeties will worry about our RPO game. And we went out there, if the DNs want to squeeze down, I'm going to pull the ball, get as many yards as I can.
Coaches and quarterbacks are kind of always tied together with their success. He gave you a hug after the game. Let's talk about the journey you two have been on and kind of how the growth with both of you has been.
Yeah, for sure. Coach Kelly, obviously they recruited me here. It's been a process, development. I appreciate how they coach me throughout the week. Like I said, they go out there and just give me hard coaching. I'm very coachable, so that's the biggest thing for me. They trust me and they want me to trust myself and go out there and just play football.
Offensive line played great tonight. Just talk about their performance and kind of keeping you upright and also open up some really good runners.
Yeah, we wouldn't be right here if it wasn't for them. It always starts with the offensive line. They did a great job of handling their pressures, moving the line of scrimmage. That was a big thing for them, when we came to run the ball. Like I said, we wouldn't be here without them right now.
This team was down 17-3 to start. Just talk about the resiliency of the group to bounce back and I believe outscore them 42-3 from that point.
Yeah, we feed off each other. Defense, struggled early. They had to find their groove. As an offensive unit, it was like, we got their back. We really just stopped ourselves. When it came to, in the red zone, we had to finish those drives. But once we got going, it was hard for them to stop it. It was easy for us to keep going.
How frustrating has the journey been to get to here, to be comfortable, to feel this?
It hasn't been frustrating, no. It's just a work in progress. I stay patient. Thank God for everything. He puts people in position like this. So I was never questioned what he was putting me through. As a matter of fact, staying patient, our time was going to come.
What would you describe your
today to use you more as a runner in those design runs, especially in the second half?
Yes and no. Like I said, it was an RPO game, read option, things like that. So the defensive end, they want to squeeze down, try to stop the run. I'm going to go on the perimeter, and give as many yards as I can, like I said.
Your connection with Butte seems to be improving. Why?
Like I said, it's about trust. Trusting everybody, the whole receiver room. They're going out there and they're making plays, big plays. We got great players. They trust me getting the ball. I'm gonna keep doing that, and we're gonna keep building off of this.
What about Josh and Armani? What they gave you in the running game?
Yeah, they're two great running backs. Smart. They both run hard. Once they get in the hole, after contact, they're gonna fall forward always. So that's a plus for them. And also, pass protection. They know what to call the line mates and where they're going to go, who they got to pick. So, I trust them back there.
Jayden, sorry if you've already been asked this, but going into this game, did you guys know you would have to run the ball well to Ole Miss?
For sure. They were 3 down front. They like to spill stuff to their safeties. Once they drop 8, it's going to be hard to take shots down the field. They do a lot of different things. So, we had to run the ball effectively, and that's with any game, if we want to win a football game.
You shared a hug with Brian Kelly after the game. Can you talk us about your relationship with him and how that's just developed to this moment?
It's been an ongoing relationship. Like I said, Coach Kelly, he coaches me hard, trusts me with everything. I trust him with my development. It's just been a process that I'm happy to be a part of.
After the Tennessee loss, he was actually directly asked about you not seeing the field like you did today. And he said, we're basically rolling with him. Did you hear that? And have you kind of felt that confidence from your head coach? Yeah, for sure. I don't pay attention, but, you hear stuff like that. I appreciate Coach Kelly, always having my back. Like I said, the trust factor. They knew what they had with me. I knew what I was capable of. Just going out there and doing it. We got to play great all 4 quarters. Some things we missed, but, you can see the resilience in this team.
It seems like the last 2 weeks, and particularly today, y'all have been doing a lot more design runs with you. Why do you think those have maybe been very effective?
Because it's another dynamic that keeps the defense off balance. I'll say, you know, with our running backs and then my legs and, you know, the shots that we take down the field with the receivers and the playmakers we have out there, you know, it's kind of keeping the defense off balance of what to do. They can't really key in and hone in on one thing.
I think we've heard the word process like 1,000 times in the last year. I mean, but now you guys are 6-2. I guess what is it about that process, or what is it that you guys now are buying in that you are playing so well?
Yeah, Coach Kelly, he's been coaching on a high level for many years, longer I've been born. So, you know, he knows what he's talking about. You know, he has a thing, you know, he has a recipe of winning. So it's all about us just buying in, trusting what he says, which was a hard thing, you know, with a new coach, new players, everything. You really don't know what you're going to get. But, you know, we bought into the process. You know, good things are going to happen when you trust your process.
Did they tell you you set the single-season record for rushing touchdowns by a quarterback at LSU, passing Joe Burrow and some other guys?
That's the first time I heard it. But
what does that mean to be in a record book 8 games in over here?
I mean, it's a great feeling. You know, I give thanks, you know, to Coach Kelly, you know, especially my O-line, receivers on the perimeter blocking, because I wouldn't be here without them.
So 11 touchdowns you've accounted for in the last 2 games coming out of that Tennessee game. I mean, just can you describe how that is that exactly what you expected when you came here, or is that kind of like are you in a really good run that's even exceeding your own expectations?
I expected that. You know, I always set myself to a high standard. I know what I'm capable of doing. You know, the coach knew what we were capable of doing. We know what we was capable of doing as an offense. So it was just going out there, you know. I mean, it took a little more time, but, you know, we're here now, and we're ready for November.
Looking at the gauntlet you guys have ahead, do you feel like you have enough talent with this offense to win out?
For sure. You know, Coach Denbrock and them do a great job putting us in a great position. Receiving core is the best in the country, in my opinion. Obviously, you know, I'm biased, but, you know, we got some great players out there. You know, once we get going, you know, we're hard to stop. You know, we got a gauntlet coming up, but we'll never overlook nobody, but we know we can control what we can control.
What is it?